Meanwhile, back in the year one, when you belonged to no one, you didn't stand a chance, son, if your pants were undone, 'cause you were bred for humanity and sold to society. One day you'll wake up in the present day, a million generations removed from expectations of being who you really want to be. Skating away, skating away, skating away on the thin ice of a new day. So as you push off from the shore, won't you turn your head once more and make your peace with everyone? For those who choose to stay, who will live just one more day to do the things they should have done. And as you cross the wilderness, suspending in your emptiness, you feel you have to pray, looking for a sign that the universal mind has written you into the passion play. Skating away, skating away, skating away on the thin ice of a new day. And as you cross the circle line, when the asphalt creaks behind, you're a rabbit on the run, and the silver splendors fly in the corner of your eye, shining in the setting sun. Well, do you ever get the feeling that the story's too damn real and in the present tense? All that everybody's on the stage, and it seems like you're the only person sitting in the audience. Skating away, skating away, skating away on the thin ice of a new day. Skating away, skating away, skating away.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful music.
Wow.
See, it sounded like the tabla in there.
I know, not just tabla and not just flute, but it sounded like truly international amalgamation of everything. Literally, there was like accordion sound, there were chimes, there was the flute, there was tabla kind of thing. I thought, yeah, it's getting into Indian thing, and then it went into African sound suddenly with the way the drums were beating, and then it had everything in one song. Musically, this is awesome. This is a masterpiece, a musical masterpiece.
Yeah, it was slow, gentle, smooth all the way. It's very easy to listen to, easy listening from JETHRO TULL at its best.
It's not just easy, it's breezy as well.
Breezy, easy listening, breezy, refreshing, call it what you will. It's about someone who's taking a different path, basically. That's my understanding of it.
Yeah.
I don't know the context of this, but it seems like someone who's taken a totally different path from the ordinary, and maybe because of that, obviously there might be repercussions, as it often happens in society, modern society, especially when you take a different road,
Yeah.
so to speak. People definitely wonder, why. They overthink it, and maybe it's an issue for many of them, that why didn't this person take the same route? So here this person is skating away on very thin ice. Thin ice is a beautiful way to put it. Doing
Yeah,
something different,
yeah.
it's also very risky.
So
That's
risky.
what JETHRO TULL is trying
Yeah.
to portray, I'm assuming, through the thin ice reference over here in the title. So the person is taking a big risk by skating on this thin ice. Anytime there could be an accident, and there could be a hole in the ice, and the person could
Yeah.
drown and die, or could have a major accident. So yeah, this is definitely something to think about. I don't know the context of it, if there is a context, but otherwise it just seems like someone who's taking a different route for whatever reason, and society obviously has a lot to say about such things. Though that was not highlighted much in the song, that aspect of it.
What
Society's
I understood from the song, music and everything, it was liberating. It was literally liberating. When you're listening to it, you feel like, wow. You listen to music and you have a lot of different thoughts about things. But this one was so filled with music. Literally the moment, he took his own time. I think he was pouring
And perhaps
tea.
that is also the message, that it's
Yeah.
liberating. When you do
Yeah.
your own thing,
Yeah.
when you carve your own path, it's liberating. So
It is.
that is what the message is through the music.
And that was depicted so well through the way the music was crafted, the way they composed the music.
Beautiful.
I remember JETHRO TULL's locomotive,
Locomotive breath,
and then Aqualung, and I thought, okay, those were the best maybe. And then we have had many more songs. They are different, somewhat experimental, but I didn't know that this existed till today. So skating away on the thin ice of the new day. That's what he's doing. I don't care about whether he's skating away or whether he's just flying away, because it was more flying away than skating. It was less grounded. It was more in the air, more floating away kind of a thing than skating away. I get when you're skating, you get the breeze and you're going against the wind and it feels good. So that may have been the idea, but it felt that way. When music actually complements what the words of the song are, and then I like that. Should I call it a foreplay? I don't know. It should be okay. The beginning part of it, when the intro, where it felt like he was pouring coffee, tea, or whatever, leisurely something was going on.
Felt like it was like an ice skating rink cashier.
Was it? But then there was a pouring sound.
Who knows? Drinking his coffee.
Yeah, some drink.
Whenever these ice skating songs come on music, I always think about Blades of Glory, the movie.
That's an awesome.
Must talk about that maybe some other time. But what a great movie that
It is. It's
Always reminds me of,
someone who
whenever
has
you listen
not
to a
watched
song like this,
that,
you think of
you have to watch.
Blades of Glory.
It's one of those
Will Ferrell and the other guy.
great, the other guy, we just never know the name. Yeah, the Napoleon Dynamite
Napoleon Dynamite guy.
guy. Yeah, he's a phenomenal actor, but
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't care to know his name,
Yeah.
and he doesn't care to pronounce it also. He's that
Why
kind
should
of-
he care?
No, I mean,
We should know about him.
no, it's not
considering
like
we
that.
like him,
But
like his acting. style.
why don't we forget his name? Because his persona is that way that you ought to know.
It's a
But
catchy name, Will Ferrell.
Not like that.
What is that guy's name actually?
Exactly. So he's never made it a point to let his audience know his name. And he's coming
He's
from
a great actor.
Angelina Jolie's father, what is husband.
John Voight.
Which no. The movie about
Husband, Loser
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
School of Losers or something.
School of Losers. Even there he's there and he's got a
Yeah,
great
he's
character.
great.
But then we still don't know his name, which is a shame. Coming back to this song, this was awesome. It was dreamy. It was everything that you want to listen to. I think just to start your day. This would make
His
my day.
character is just as graceful as his. Will Ferrell on the other guy is a rock star like skater.
Yeah.
So this song suits Napoleon Dynamite. The actor. It sounds so silly as calling him Napoleon Dynamite.
It's a shame. We
But
live
that
in a-
also shows what a great role he did. That we actually know him.
We always
He's like
remember
this
it.
rocks machine.
Yeah.
So we call it Xerox in India.
Photocopy, not
In India, people actually call a
we call
photocopy
it a
as Xerox.
We never call it a photocopy. Only I think like 2% of people may call it a photocopy, and we find it very lengthy.
Like a drink is called a cola. You know, from
No, in
Coca-Cola.
some places, not everywhere. Yeah, but in some places they do call it a cola. They wouldn't know any other way of saying it. Yeah. So yeah, he's Napoleon Dynamite. That's what he is. This was awesome. This was super.
Incidentally, last year, a very recent movie of the same actor, Napoleon Dynamite star, was very good. Reminded me a lot of Napoleon Dynamite.
Which one?
I don't remember the name of the movie.
You're watching too many movies.
But yeah, I'm watching too many movies. Yeah, these years. So this was a great movie. Reminded me a lot of Napoleon Dynamite, and they made it intentionally that way to remind the audience of Napoleon
People of
Dynamite.
that.
So it had the whole look of the 60s, 70s to it. 70s, I think, or early 80s. Great movie, very slow, laid back, nice movie. And you know, when Kung Fu initially came on the scene in America, possibly
Okay.
through these movies, all those what are those?
Karate Kid.
Not Karate Kid, even before that.
Before that, what was it?
Those movies, very popular movies.
Rocky, but Rocky is boxing.
Shaolin and all.
Yeah, Shaolin.
What do they call it?
What is that for? Stephen Chow.
Some production house used to be very popular. Don't remember the name now.
Okay.
Anyway, that's it for the song. Great song.
Thank you,
And,
Martin, for requesting this song. I mean, I can't thank you enough. This felt great. This actually worked on me. And I can literally listen to this to start my day. This would work. This can work for most people, even today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for this one. Thanks for watching.